actually. They laugh about the flat earthers. These guys, they laugh that the flat earthers are going to fall off the edge, and they're upside down.
Yep.
Right.
Spinning, rotating, wobbling, thrusting, hurtling, flying. What other maneuvers is the Earth doing? Very clever, the Earth. Spinning, zippity-doo.
Zillion
These
miles
guys
an
want
hour.
Mate, they can handle 1,038 mile an hour centrifugal thrust and still stay on upside down on the Earth. These guys are great, man.
The flat earthers claimed that we're spinning around at 1,000 miles an hour and how ridiculous all that is and the planets and everything, how stupid. And then they turn around and say that we are now stationary and that everything else is okay to be spinning around us. Completely ridiculous. Centrifugal force of a spinning object is increased as it spins faster and faster. You can watch a video of the Earth spinning 1 revolution in 24 hours. An object that spins 1 time in 24 hours is not spinning around thousands and thousands of miles an hour like they want us to believe. They're trying to fool you. Think of the truth. We do 1 revolution, 1 spin per day, per 24 hours. So if you were to sit there and watch a ball spinning in 24 hours, it's so slow. Global universal perspective. The 1,000 miles an hour sounds like a lot to us because we're little puny humans, like an ant. But to universal standards, it's nothing. So, like I said, the flat earthers are saying 1,000 miles an hour, so it makes you think that something is spinning around super fast, and therefore the Earth in the equator zone would, bulge out now because of the centrifugal force. Which would be true if it was spinning around on its axis thousands of miles per hour. Well, not per hour, because that's not universal standards, that's human perspective. But if that Earth was to be spinning around super fast, then yes, everything on it would fly off.
Oh, look. People might think I'm having a grudge. I'm not having a grudge. I've never watched their videos. They watch all of my videos, everything, and take notes and make video after video about me.
So I wanted to tell you about the narcissistic psychopathy of mirroring. This is a troll agent tactic that is used to basically, spin the tables on you, turn things around. So the perception is directed away from the actual source. So, you know, I exposed this with Queenie Cameron as well, the psychopathy of her narcissistic ways as well. How she would, you know, come on in there and they make the claims that, like, you have sock puppet accounts and fake accounts and you use them all the time, which I never did once. So the truth was 100% the complete opposite. What was the truth? She was the one who had all the multiple sock puppet accounts. So they do this tactic of the mirroring, where, you know, they will mimic your work and all this stuff, and they mix it in with, you know, bullshit and lies. So the very fact that Santos Bonacci is not able to face reality and to basic logic is why he continues his delusion. So we can catch the narcissist liar Santos Bonacci and believe the complete opposite of what he says when he tells you that he doesn't watch my videos. What does that really mean? That he does watch my videos, and I can prove it. Because he came to me, he was subscribed to me originally, he Skyped me, he begged me for interviews, etc. So he liked my knowledge and wisdom and learned from it, and I'll even have him on video admitting so. So I'll show that here in a few minutes, but I just wanted to say how he mirrors and tries to, inverse, reverse the truth. So the truth is, I don't watch his videos. I've watched a couple minutes of it back in the day when he first came to see who he was, because everybody said I need to go watch it. And I didn't, I didn't want to get into that right now. That's a whole different fucking topic. That's just entirely different from what we're talking about right now. But I just watched a little bit of his videos, and what I did watch at the time was his series that came out after mine, and he was using my knowledge and wisdom and my etymologies, period. And just like we can blatantly see in his recent release, that 90% of his presentation came from my knowledge and wisdom, which he admits to seeing and viewing. But yet here in this video, he's trying to make everybody believe that he doesn't even watch me and doesn't even know who I am. And then he just is so, sorry, but ignorantly stupid that he just, and that's what liars do. They don't realize they put their foot in their mouth. Then he'll turn right around and admit the complete opposite of what he once just stated moments before. That's the psychosis of the narcissistic mind.
These guys actually, these three here, these clowns here, they bend over for globalism and the globe. They love the globe, the false idol of gravity. They'll do everything for globalism because they are Pizzagate, MK Ultra, shills, dressed in their panties to seduce young boys and other people, but mostly young boys, and bring them into the cult of ejaculating all over the place. Because ejaculators can't please women. Men who ejaculate just, like they are the self-genital pleasers. They don't know how to please women. Only the right hand, and Cucky Boy knows this because he's never pleased a woman in his life, because you can't, because he's an ejaculator. So the prodigal son, he left his father's kingdom in heaven and went down with the prostitutes and the whores and the sluts and the meretricious women and the drunkards to fornicate and practice loose conduct and be an ejaculator. And then the ejaculator repents, saves his seed, brings it back up to heaven and transmutes. Gets some transmuting done, some beneficial stuff instead of just ejaculating everywhere.
Right.
It's pretty sad. But
yeah.
Hey, if you want to go to their channels, as I said before, Truthiracy, you might want to go there. I don't know. This one's called Cullen Smith. They've got about 14 subscribers of underage boys. You'll learn a lot of stuff. Oh, you'll learn a shitload of stuff upside down, but you'll be forever learning, but never coming to an accurate knowledge of truth, because they're Santos syncretists. That's what the Bible says. Forever learning, 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 upside down bullshit, more. Give me a shitload of that bullshit, Christopher, because you're good at bull. Cucky boy, how about an ejaculation of bullshit? Because he ejaculates a lot of bullshit, Cucky boy.
Devil worshipper or something.
Yeah, exactly. Devil worshippers. Yeah, I'm going to expose 3 demon worshippers.
Yeah, demon.
Yeah. These, they're infiltrating the truth movement in their panties. These 3 guys here, Cullen Smith, Christopher Lord, I believe that's his name, and Danny the Dunce, they dress in their panties and they bring pseudoscience to the world. Here they are. There's Cullen. He's always on the left. You always need to put Cullen on the left here, always looking at his boyfriend, Christopher. And they love Danny. They're big fans of Danny. They're all the biggest upside down pseudoscientists the planet has ever known, on steroids. And what they teach is demon worship through the left hand tantric path. Now, syncretism is right hand. It always has been, always will be. Okay, I've always promoted pure sexuality. I haven't promoted aberrations and depravity of throwing away out of your body your vital force. Okay, so true syncretism, not pseudoscience, Santos syncretism that these 3 plagiarists are doing. Well, I don't know what this guy actually does. I know this guy's the supreme ejaculator of the world. This guy's the #1 cartoonist in the world. But this guy, no one knows. He looks like he's a model out of Hollywood. Neanderthals, globetards, dying race. And so they are supporting the globe because you've got global governance, global economy, you've got global religion, you've got global science, which is pseudoscience of the Cullen Smith kind. Look, if you waste your time going to their channel, this guy's channel is called, I've got to stop myself from laughing, Truthiracy.
Oh, that's the guy I'm talking to you about.
Yeah. This guy, Lord of Seed Wasters, actually calls his channel Truthiracy. Truth is a conspiracy, right? He's trying to say it's a conspiracy. That's what upside down people do. They're upside down. Okay, they've never been upright before, so they don't know what it's like. They've evolved from monkeys. They're relativists. So the reason why they love their Santa globe is because they love global governance. Up the back side, like sodomy. They love it. Yeah. They bend over more for the globe and the globalist Jesuits who gave us the... And so you might think I have a grudge, but it's not a grudge. Ordinary people. Ordinary guys. These guys are demon worshippers par excellence. On steroids. Never has demonism been promoted more heavily than the Panty Power Trinity, the Panty Power boys. These boys are the best at satanic deception. The best. You can't beat these guys in their panties, of course. So, folks, I'm here to warn you. My warning is grave. I know I've been very attacking here towards these pseudoscientists. There's no grudge against them at all. I have a grudge with the plagiarism and the pseudoscience that they are teaching, which is very, very destructive and harmful to the soul of the individual. You will perish in hell if you follow anything that Cullen teaches. You will perish in hell. The warning is you will perish in hell. I've seen his birth chart. He's got deception all over. He's got a T-square in mutable signs. Mars Venus square and all of this. I've posted about this square. It's and this T-square that he has. He's a Satanist, pure and pure. I hope he repents in his panties or not, but I hope he repents because we need to get the truth right and love the truth and get on the right path, not the left-hand tantric path. Pure demonism, pure filth and depravity. That's all these boys can offer you. They are liars, they are Satanists, demon worshippers, pseudoscientists, plagiarists. They have nothing original. I mean, at least I've got some original stuff. I know I've got a bit. Okay, so I can point to that. They can't point to anything at all original. I believe Christopher Lord is saying that I stole his knowledge of Taurus fields and bulls and that stuff. Well, okay, all right, I did. Okay, all right, I did.
Okay, all right, I did.
Okay, all right, I did.
Okay, all right, I did. Here's one I stole off you, Christopher Lord. I'm going to admit this one.
Here's one I stole off you, Christopher Lord. I'm going to admit this one.
Here's one I stole off you, Christopher Lord. I'm going to admit this one.
This is what I stole off Christopher Lord. I have to be honest. You know how
Okay, but isn't it what we're doing? Each one teach one? Like, I'm lost a bit. To me, you didn't take nothing from him. It's each one teach one. If he wouldn't want to share his information, why is he going to put it on YouTube?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, look,
it's total nonsense.
It's total nonsense. He's like the government. They want to tax you for your water, then the air, every fart you do. Christopher Lord's like that. He thinks that I stole the word "the" from him, and the word "and" "if" and "yours" and "his" and all these words that everyone collectively uses. Panty Power boys, I'm sorry that I can't reciprocate for all the time you spend watching my photos and my presentations and all the love you send me. I'm glad that you're plagiarizing everything I do and trying to sell yourself off as syncretists. You will be known as Panty Power syncretists, cartoon syncretists, plagiarist syncretists, if I can help it, because I want people to get on the right path, and the right path is the right-hand path. Anyway, this is what I stole off Christopher Lord of Seed Wasters, the upside-down ejaculator. See, he always does his torus fields like this, and then he puts the plane of inertia in the middle. I stole that off him. I got the plane of inertia. Remember I did this the other week?
Yep.
And then I said that was the planet. Sorry, guys. I got that from Chris. Chris knows about this shit. Chris is a clever boy.
Sorry, guys. I got that from Chris. Chris knows about this shit. Chris is a clever boy.
Sorry, guys. I got that from Chris. Chris knows about this shit. Chris is a clever boy.
Sorry, guys. I got that from Chris. Chris knows about this shit. Chris is a clever boy in his panties. And then I said, and then we did that. Remember, I said Earth, planet of Earth, plane of inertia that exists in every single torus field. Oh yeah, Chrissy boy taught me this. He knows about the plane of inertia, and he knows that actually corresponds to the planet of Earth in the Earth's torus field. Taurus. Tree, the Tauri, the Yggdrasil tree coming out. See, there's the North Pole. He also teaches this. See, on our flat Earth, Christopher teaches that this is Antarctica out here,
We're gonna have to ask you to buckle
and
your
this is the
seatbelt.
North Pole. He's right. Christopher's right on it. And I stole all of this of Chrissy Boy. He's clever. Even though he's upside down, he's very, very intelligent.
That guy bought
I stole all of this of Chrissy Boy. He's clever. Even though he's upside down, he's very, very intelligent.
I stole all of this of Chrissy Boy. He's clever. Even though he's upside down, he's very, very intelligent.
I stole all of this of Chrissy Boy. He's clever. Even though he's upside down, he's very, very intelligent. I stole all of this of Chrissy Boy. He's clever. Even though he's upside down, he's very, very intelligent. He's clever. Even though he's upside down, he's very, very intelligent. He's very, very intelligent. He's very, very intelligent. He's very, very intelligent. And so what else did I steal off him? Well, Thor. Yeah. Tor. Bull. I'll leave the bull up to him. They talk a lot of bullshit. Lots of it. A lot of bullshit. So Tor, bull, turbulence. I got that off Chris. Bull. I got that off Chrissy Boy. Terrible. Funny how Earth gives you, there's a T in Earth, there's a in Earth, and there's a R in Earth. And as we know, vowels are interchangeable, so that becomes Tor. So there's the word Taurus is in the word Earth. Well, let's try another word, shall we? Got to be a coincidence. Let's try the word in Latin. Terra. Torah. Is that because... Oh, this one I got off Chrissy Boy in his panties. Tor. Oh, well, is that because the Torah of the Jews is the rota of the rotating magnetic fields? Got that off, Chrissy. So Tesla said, my greatest discovery was the discovery of the rotating Torah. Tor, wrote. You got to watch Truthiracy to get any of this stuff. You got to watch Truthiracy to get any of this stuff. You got to watch Truthiracy to get any of this stuff. Truthiracy knows about this plane of inertia and what it really means. So clever. Okay, so it wasn't his AC. He said, people think, man, I could be watching Christopher in his panties, you know, and here I am with you.
Man, I could be watching Christopher in his panties.
Yeah, that's right. Look, I think those guys, they get paid. They are MK Ultra shills. That's what they are. We will discover. We will discover this. We will discover this one day. Syncretism will be under attack, and it will be under attack by these pseudoscientists. They've got nothing to share. Nothing to share that will benefit you and help you. Christopher Lord thinks that is. I got it off him. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe I did. But I've heard other people use that. But this is it. These people are depraved and they think they originated everything, you know? So I don't know about that.
I've used a few times as well.
Yeah, I've used it once or twice. So I don't know if Christopher can claim that one. I don't know whether he's going to try and claim that, but I hope he doesn't because I want to continue using the word the. It's very handy. I can say the computer, the presentation. I love using the word the. Please, Christopher Lord, don't copyright the word the now because lots of people love it. You know, I know it's yours. You own everything. You're the originator of all ejaculations. We know that. So we'll try and give you some credit for it. I'll give you credit for bullshitting for now, because you are a bullshit artist, pure and simple, and upside down. But hey, I don't have that against you, because I don't care about you. I don't watch your panty videos. I know you've made about 20 videos about me in your panties. I don't watch them. I've never seen them. I won't click on them. Why am I going to do that? Here's one I stole off you, Christopher Lord. I'm going to admit this one. Sorry, guys. I got that from Chris. Chris knows about this shit. Chris is a clever boy. I got syncretism, and I've got millions of syncretic friends from all around the world. The most beautiful women, the most beautiful men. I don't go after, underage panty boys and try to seduce them like you do. So I'm really, really happy. But I won't be able to reciprocate any of the energy that you've sent toward my way. Thank you, though. Thank you, all you pretty boys. All you, he looks like he's a model out of Hollywood. Zoolander models. I hope one day you do meet the village people and join them in their cause for spreading ejaculations or whatever they do. And I hope you meet them one day. And, you know, ejaculate with them and do whatever you want to do with the village people. But you'll just have to continue watching my stuff, huh? And
if you think you cannot ride me, yeah boy, I'm back, cause I ain't met a motherfucker who can do that, yeah. Trendsetter, I'm better, my rhymes are good. I got a go-man play that says I wish you would, and rhyme is over, you know I'm a win-win. Sport competition, that's my hobby and job. I don't wear disguise, and I'm a soldier at war. I'm making sure you don't try to battle me no more. Got concrete rhymes, been rapping for 10 years, and even when I'm bragging, I'm being sincere. You wanna try me? First you better learn how to rhyme. I'm the pinnacle, that means I reign supreme, and I'm notorious, I'll crush you like a jelly bean. I'm back.